sun was sinking slowly behind the Tennessee hills. The evening breeze was gentle and the world had grown still. I sat upon my old front porch with memories on my mind, thinking of the roads I'd traveled and the things I'd left behind. The years had come and gone like leaves carried by the wind, bringing joy and bringing sorrow, loss and love again. The old rocking chair kept creaking and shadows crossed the yard, and I wondered why some journeys in life had been so hard. Then in the quiet stillness, as the daylight slipped away, I felt a peace around me that no words could ever say. It seemed as though the Savior sat beside me in the dusk, reminding me that every trial had taught me how to trust. Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight, as the sun disappeared and the stars gave light. He didn't speak in thunder, he didn't shout my name. He simply filled my weary heart with peace that never changed. Through every mile behind me and every road ahead, His faithful hand has guided me exactly where He led. When life feels overwhelming and hope seems out of reach, Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight. My father built this farmhouse with his own two hands, working dawn to dusk to provide for his family and land. He taught me how to work hard and how to tell the truth, but most of all, He taught me to follow God in youth. Every Sunday morning we'd drive that dusty road to a little white church where the Spirit freely flowed. The preacher preached of mercy and the choir sang of grace, and I learned there was no safer place than in the Savior's embrace. Though I've stumbled many times since those childhood days, the lessons learned beside that pew still guide me on my way. Because the world may offer treasures that quickly fade from view, but God's eternal promises remain forever true. Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight, as the sun disappeared and the stars gave light. He didn't speak in thunder, He didn't shout my name. He simply filled my weary heart with peace that never changed. Through every mile behind me and every road ahead, His faithful hand has guided me exactly where He led. When life feels overwhelming and hope seems out of reach, Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight. There was a season years ago when everything went wrong. The days felt twice as difficult and the nights twice as long. The bills were piling high and opportunities were few, and I questioned what tomorrow might require me to do. I spent countless hours praying for a miracle to come, wondering if my cries were reaching heaven's throne. The answer didn't happen like I'd imagined in my mind, but God began opening doors one step at a time. Looking back now, I can see what I couldn't understand then. The Lord was shaping character far deeper than my plans. What felt like disappointment became a blessing in disguise. God's wisdom proved much greater than what I thought was wise. There's a widow down the road who still kneels every day, trusting God to give her strength and guide her on her way. There's a farmer in the valley praying over seeds he's sown, believing heaven's blessing will bring a harvest home. There's a truck driver rolling through the darkness late at night, holding tightly to his faith beneath the dashboard light. There's a young soul fighting battles hidden deep within, searching for the peace that only Jesus Christ can bring. To every weary traveler carrying burdens all alone, the Savior knows your struggles and He hears every groan. The same Lord who calmed the waters and healed the blind to see still reaches out with mercy to people just like me. I hear the church bells ringing across the countryside, calling every broken heart to stand by Jesus' side. The choir softly singing Amazing Grace once more reminds me of the Savior.
The sun was sinking slowly behind the Tennessee hills. The evening breeze was gentle and the world had grown still. I sat upon my old front porch with memories on my mind, thinking of the roads I'd traveled and the things I'd left behind. The years had come and gone like leaves carried by the wind, bringing joy and bringing sorrow, loss and love again. The old rocking chair kept creaking as shadows crossed the yard, and I wondered why some journeys in life had been so hard. Then in the quiet stillness, as the daylight slipped away, I felt a peace around me that no words could ever say. It seemed as though the Savior sat beside me in the dusk, reminding me that every trial had taught me how to trust. Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight as the sun disappeared and the stars gave light. He didn't speak in thunder, He didn't shout my name, He simply filled my weary
with peace that never changed. Through every mile behind me and every road ahead, His faithful hand has guided me exactly where He led. When life feels overwhelming and hope seems out of reach, Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight. My father built this farmhouse with his own 2 hands, working dawn to dusk to provide for his family and land. He taught me how to work hard and how to tell the truth, but most of all He taught me to follow God in youth. Every Sunday morning we'd drive that dusty road to a little white church where the Spirit freely flowed. The preacher preached of mercy and the choir sang of grace, and I learned there was no safer place than in the Savior's embrace. Though I've stumbled many times since those childhood days, the lessons learned beside that pew still guide me on my way. Because the world may offer treasures that quickly fade from view, but God's eternal promises remain forever true. Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight as the sun disappeared and the stars gave light. He didn't speak in thunder, He didn't shout my name. He simply filled my weary heart with peace that never changed. Through every mile behind me and every road ahead, His faithful hand is guiding me exactly where He led. When life feels overwhelming and hope seems out of reach, Jesus sat beside me on the porch tonight. There was a season years ago when everything went wrong. The days felt twice as difficult and the nights twice as long. The bills were piling higher and opportunities were few, and I questioned what tomorrow might require me to do. I spent countless hours praying for a miracle to come, wondering if my cries were reaching heaven's throne. The answer didn't happen like I'd imagined in my mind, but God began opening doors one step at a time. Looking back now, I can see what I couldn't understand then. The Lord was shaping character far deeper than my plans. What felt like disappointment became a blessing in disguise, and God's wisdom proved much greater than what I thought was wise. There's a widow down the road who still kneels every day, trusting God to give her strength and guide her on her way. There's a farmer in the valley praying over seeds he's sown, believing heaven's blessing driver rolling through darkness late at night, holding tightly to his